Hi friend, this is the rate I old monk. Today we are with the Redmi Note 7 and the Redmi Note 6 Pro. So we will talk about the display, design, performance, benchmark, camera, etc. So talking about the main differences here, the display you can see the notch has been changed. The new version comes with the Redmi Note 7 comes with the 6.3-inch Full HD Plus display, whereas the Redmi Note 6 Pro comes with the 6.26-inch Full HD Plus display. Talking about the notch, definitely they have smaller the notch. The earlier Redmi Note 6 Pro comes with the metal back, whereas the Redmi Note 7 comes with the glass back with the Gorilla Glass 5 as a protection in the front. Talking about the rear camera, there is a 48 megapixel rear camera with 5 megapixel depth sensor. Talking about the Redmi Note 6 Pro, it comes with a 12 megapixel primary camera and 5 megapixel as depth sensor camera. Talking about the front camera, the earlier version Note 6 Pro comes with a 20 megapixel camera, whereas talking about the Redmi Note 7, it comes with the 13 megapixel front camera. So definitely front camera has been reduced in megapixel size. Talking about the battery, both comes with the 4000 milliampere battery, and here you can see side by side design. The bump is been shortened in the new one. There is a 48 megapixel camera, LED flash, there is a fingerprint sensor, physical fingerprint sensor at the back. Both have the sound and the volume rocker keys on the side. It has a glass finish, and now they are writing in the Redmi Note 7 as a Redmi brand, not a Mi brand. Now talking at the bottom, you get the speaker grills in both the devices at the same time, and also the Redmi Note 7 comes with the Type-C charging port, whereas the Note 6 Pro comes with the micro USB charging slot port. Now talking about the slots what we are getting in both the devices, we are getting a hybrid slot where you have one nano SIM card slot and one micro SD slot at the same time. Either you can use two nano SIM card slot in both the devices, so you are getting a hybrid slot. Definitely there is a infrared port also given the top of the device, and if you ask that there is a 3.5 jack present also in the device. It has not gone from both the devices. Both the devices are running on Xiaomi's MIUI 10.2. Now talking about the face unlock, both the devices does the face unlock very well. The fingerprint sensor also works very smoothly. The face unlock can also do multiple functions in the device. So those are the advantage what you are getting in the MIUI. Now going to the settings of the device, we will show you what are the specification and what we are getting in the device. So the Redmi Note 7 comes with the Snapdragon 660 processor, which is octa-core processor. At the same time, you are getting a 636 processor in Redmi Note 6 Pro, the old version. Both the devices are 4GB 64GB variant. There are multiple variants available for both the smartphones. Now talking about the Redmi Note 7, it comes with the Android Pie out of the box, whereas talking about the Redmi Note 6 Pro, it comes with the Android Oreo in the box, and still the update is waiting for the device. But definitely, you know, Xiaomi, the UI update will come very soon in your device. Now talking about the battery, both the devices come with the 4000 milliampere battery. The main thing is that the new one Redmi Note 7 comes with the 18-watt charger, whereas the old one, which is the Redmi Note 6 Pro, it came along with the 10-watt charger. So this is the major difference. And the difference is the Redmi Note 7 is giving you a Type-C port, which is also helpful for transferring data at a fast speed and also charging at a fast speed. Now here we have the AnTuTu score for both the devices. If you compare the Redmi Note 7, it takes a very high lead because Snapdragon 660 is a powerful processor compared with your Snapdragon 636. Now if you go side by side, you can check both the devices, and the NFC is absent in both the smartphone. At the same time, both the smartphone can act as a universal remote as they have a IR blaster. And here we have a Geeky benchmark score. Here you can also see in the Geeky benchmark score, Redmi Note 7 takes a higher lead, whereas the Redmi Note 6 Pro is little bit lag behind. Now we will check out the camera for both the devices. Now talking about the camera app, it will be same because both are running on 10.u MIUI, and here you can see the camera app is almost similar. You get the video mode. I will go and show you the video mode. What are the settings you are getting in the settings? If we go after going, just give me a second and going into the settings. Now what you can record in Redmi Note 7 and the Note 6 Pro is, let me show you, you can record full HD video at 30 fps. You can also record at 60 fps full HD video, which is absent in the Redmi Note 6 Pro. You can record HD videos in both the smartphone, but 480p can be recordable only in the Redmi Note 6 Pro. So there is a big option of FHD recording 30 fps and 60 fps. Now coming to the front camera for both the devices, we will also show you the recording, what it can record, or for the video quality. Both can record the full HD video and both can record the HD video at the same time. But at the same time, the Redmi Note 6 Pro comes with the 480p recording at 30 fps. So this is what you are getting in the Redmi Note 6 Pro. Currently 480p recording is currently stopped. Nobody is using that, I don't think so about it. But here is whatever the photos and portrait mode, night mode you are getting in both the smartphone. Talking about the rear camera sample, definitely Redmi Note 7 has a 48 megapixel whooping camera, so it can take a good pictures. Talking about the front camera, I have tried and taken some pictures. You can check out the sample here. Now talking for both the devices, we will talk about the display, playing a YouTube video in both the smartphone. As you can see, I am putting the display brightness of both the smartphone into full. The Redmi Note 7 comes with the 6.3 inch Full HD Plus display, whereas the Redmi Note 6 Pro comes with the 6.26 inch Full HD display. Here you can see the Redmi Note 6 Pro has a forehead and a chin also at the same time, but the better video experience is given by Redmi Note 7. So I will prefer Redmi Note 7 for viewing in the YouTube and other things. So this is the advantage of Redmi Note 7. Now jumping into the PUBG, I will just show you the PUBG setting. I have already uploaded a PUBG game video of Redmi Note 7 versus the Redmi Note 6 Pro. Here you can see the graphics quality. Redmi Note 6 Pro has a lesser graphics support, whereas the Redmi Note 7 comes with the graphics support of HD and frame rate of high, whereas the other one comes with the graphics support of smooth and medium frame rate support. This is all about both the devices. They had the rate. I Old Monk signing off. Please like the video, share the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for us.